Hey y'all, this is David, the Georgia photographer, and today I'm out and about with my Leica SL2 and the Nikon 55mm f3.5 micro Nikkor. This is supposed to be a medium focal length macro lens, but it actually works pretty good for a general photography lens because it allows you to get up closer with your focus, because it's not true one-to-one macro. You have to use extension tubes to get that, but it does allow you to focus a lot closer than you could with, say, a standard 50mm. So it allows you to do detail shots as well as, regular just photography. So I'm going to use it today and do some photography around Menlo, Georgia here, and we're just going to see what we can get into. Menlo's a fairly small town. It was home of Best Glove for ages, and I just within the past couple of years noticed that Best Glove closed down. It's the way it goes, I guess. And progress moves forward. The town's really quaint. It's kind of photogenic, but it's interesting. There's some photos here and there, but you gotta look for them because the town is kind of spread out. It's you can see the sidewalks just go down the side of what looks like a county road. It's unusual. It's a rural town, I guess, or community almost. But there's sort of a town center-ish over there by the four-way stop, where there's a little main street with a hardware store and a Mason Lodge and a grocery store around the corner and a city hall, the usual trappings. But most of it is just kind of rural area. It's kind of neat. I'm getting some photos. So let's wander on and see what else we can find. And I'll be honest with you, the 55mm f3.5 micro Nikkor seems to be a really good lens for this. I like shooting my old Nikon lenses, and someone requested I use one in a video because I've been using all them Pentax Asahi and Leica lenses and TTRs and stuff here lately, and I haven't really been getting out my Nikon stuff much. But I wanted to shoot it on full frame so it would be its equivalent field of view. And the Leica SL2 has a stabilized sensor, so that kind of gives me image stabilization built in for a vintage lens, which is kind of cool. I think the stave is actually set on 100mm focal length, so I might have to fix that. But it seems to be working. I've been getting good shots. I'm just going to wander on down here just a little further, and then I'm going to turn around and head back because it looks like there ain't much going on down this way. Well, that's about it for Menlo. Unless you live down here and you know some little hidey holes I ain't aware of. It's a pretty neat little town. I mean, it's got its ins and outs, and it's cute. It's worth photographing. The city guys are right there. They keep following me around, stopping and checking on me. I'm pretty sure they don't know what I'm doing and it's bothering them, even though I'm just standing on the side of the street making a YouTube video. Let's see what he says. And I'm back. I was talking with the fellow from the city. I'm pretty sure he said his name was Kevin. If I got your name wrong, put it in the comments. I apologize for that, but I'm pretty sure you said Kevin. He's just checking on things, seeing what was going on, was curious. And we talked for a while. He sent me down to the restaurant right down here, so I'm gonna go there next. He says they've got a lot of memorabilia and a lot of history of Menlo there, so I'm just gonna go see it right quick. And I'll probably get the truck and drive over there, because other than that, I've pretty well seen every direction from the four-way that there was. And he said Best Glove closed down 3 years ago, and Showa, as a Japanese firm, bought the whole thing and then pulled the plug on it. Well, if you'll notice, I'm not in the town of Menlo anymore. I've actually driven across Lookout Mountain, and now I'm at the Hammondville exit of I-59. This is an old truck stop that's right behind the camera, and it's been defunct for a number of years now, probably several decades, just to be honest. Across the street was a motel, and it burnt, and I'm not sure if the hull of it's back in that tree line or not. I remember if they bulldozed down what was left or not. It's like a two-story motor lodge. But yeah, the gas station island's still there, and I'm under the regular car fuel station island right here. But I wanted to just go ahead and wrap up the video. I did get a bunch of photos with this lens, and this lens performs surprisingly well. Honestly, I'm torn between this and the 60mm AFD that I used to have. I don't have it anymore because I got rid of my D810, which autofocused it, and I didn't see the real point in keeping it and one of these as well when this one takes stunning photos. So I'll let the 60mm go. Kind of sad, but progress marches on. 55mm f3.5 micro Nikkor is a great general purpose lens. It takes stunning photos, even if it's not macro photography. So if you ever get out and you want a general purpose lens to take on a trip and you like to shoot manual focus, one of these lenses would do you really well. It's the right focal length, and it's razor sharp, and it'll focus really close. So if you want to do detail shots or something while you're out on your trip, you can. I appreciate you watching, and if you haven't done it yet, a subscribe and a like would be cool. You know, always are. But until next time, this is David, the Georgia photographer, and I'm going to tell you to get your camera out and go take a picture with it, all right? We'll see you later. Bye-bye.